What's up everybody, Dr. Ray, and today we're talking about whether the safety squat bar is worth it. You can see right behind me here, I've got the version 2 Titan Fitness safety squat bar. I'm going to throw it up on the rack in a second and talk about what I like about the safety squat bar versus our traditional barbell and talk to you about whether I think it's worth it or not to get one of these things. All right. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to load this thing up on the bar, I'm going to come back to you and talk to you a little bit about my thoughts. You can see I've got my squat bar loaded up on my rack. On the Titan Fitness bar, what you actually do is you have the letters, their logo and stuff facing towards you if you're going to do a regular squat. Super easy to use. Basically, you just get into it, and you can see I lift it right up on my shoulders. Super comfortable, really easy to use. I barely need to put any kind of pressure on this to hold it on my shoulders. I can use one hand, very light. So let me talk about why that's such an advantage. So first of all, if you're on the fence about getting one of these things and you have a shoulder or an elbow issue when you're doing squats, especially like the low bar, high bar squat, run, don't walk, find a brand you like, and order one of these things. So I've got significant shoulder issues. This shoulder, I've had an AC sprain and weightlifter's shoulder. I've torn my labrum in here from a shoulder dislocation, which bothers me here. I've got a rotator cuff tear in my left shoulder, and I have tendonitis in the ulnar nerve, around the ulnar nerve, in both of my elbows. So you can say I've had quite a few shoulder injuries. So regular squats hurt me significantly. I have a lot of problems with them. Lots of shoulder, lots of elbow problems. Basically, my whole issue whenever I've done squats before in the past has been scared of redislocation of my shoulder and elbow issues. I can't even do low bar squats. I've always had to do high bar. So the safety squat bar is basically very similar to a high bar squat. But the safety squat bar has 100% solved my issues. Now you might be asking yourself, well, is the safety squat bar as good as the bar for regular squats? Like, does it work your legs enough and all that kind of stuff? I'll post a few research articles in the description of this video, but just to let you know, and I know someone's going to think it's different, but all the research points to the same thing. Whether you're doing low bar, high bar, or front squats, the muscle activation in the legs is pretty much the same. So it doesn't really matter. So unless you are training for, powerlifting meet or something like that, where you have to have the regular bar, this is probably the option that I would go with for most people. It feels good on your shoulders, back, almost like, a great specialty bar to have. It's something anyone could use. But it's not just good for back squats. We can use this thing for front squats. For the front squat, and I actually love this. So the front squat is another squat variation that significantly bothers my AC joint and shoulder. Lots of problems with front squats for me. Again, I can use this for the front squat, solves all of those issues. The front squat is actually comfortable with the safety squat bar. So if you're doing front squats and you're having any kind of issues with holding the bar or it being uncomfortable in any part of you, safety squat bar is the way to go. For this, you actually reverse. So I go towards away from where the logo is on the Titan bar, and it's super easy. I literally just rest it right on my shoulders, hold on to it, and that's it. Super easy. I can cross my arms, put them up like this. Doesn't involve me holding anything. Super, super comfortable because of these thick pads right here. Just makes it so comfortable. Doesn't bother your AC joint, doesn't bother your shoulders, elbows. Just an overall great bar. So as far as a specialty bar goes, what are my recommendations? I think I've already told you. You can buy these bars for a few $100s. More expensive ones are more like, $400 to $700. Cheaper ones like this Titan bar, I paid maybe $200. Titan changes their prices every day with a new sale. You can find this between $200 and $300 on their website. Honestly, it's been an absolute game changer for me. We're talking about someone who literally wasn't really able to do squats, especially any kind of heavy squat, because of shoulder and elbow issues, was able to go and do squat as much as I want to, as much as my legs and body can handle, because I got the safety squat bar for around $200, $250. Also, I've never done front squats. I mean, I've done the goblet squat before, and I've attempted front squats, never comfortable, something that was always awful for me. I love them now. On this thing, I can do them so easily. The safety squat bar is one of probably my favorite specialty barbell. If you're considering a second bar for anything, this is probably the one to get. I've got a great barbell for regular bench and deadlift, but this is my bar of choice for squats. If you're on the fence thinking, should I get it or not? If you've got any kind of shoulder injury, as I said, run, don't walk, go get a safety squat bar. Let me know what you guys think. If you like your safety squat bar in the comments below. Let me know what you think of yours, if you like it. I'd love to hear someone who, it was actually worse for them, because that'd be kind of interesting to find out why it didn't work for someone. Because most people kind of agree safety squat bar is a good thing. So later I'll